Welcome to That's So Clutch, an automotive podcast that bridges the gap between car industry experts and those who are not. Hey everyone, welcome back to That's So Clutch. I'm Alini Ferreira, your host, and today I have Josh Sandoval, service manager at Austin Infiniti. How are you doing, Josh?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Good. So, you've known cars basically like all your life. From starting as a master tech at Austin Infiniti in 2006 and working your way up to service manager to building his very first motor at just 16 years old. That's incredible. But on top of all that, you've got two amazing little kiddos who you take pride in shaping who they are today. So that's awesome. Thank you for coming in. I'm really excited that you're here. So with interest rates rising and vehicle prices rising, do you see a lot more people than usual coming in spending money on service to keep their current vehicle?
We do. Our CP count is up, customer pay count. And with the cost of new cars, leasing cars, and just the unknown of that market, we do see a lot more people spending money to keep their current cars.
Even if it's like some major service?
They're weighing both sides.
Right.
Car payments, new car payments, again, unknown there, or fix their car. Don't get me wrong, a lot of the repairs nowadays are expensive, definitely with all the intelligent stuff the cars have. It's the ADAS stuff. It is very expensive to repair some of those.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of things, valve covers, some of just the regular engine repairs. That's not, they're thousands of dollars. They can be thousands of dollars. But when you weigh that versus the cost of a new car and the unknown of that market, we see a lot of people keeping them.
So in your opinion, do you think it's more worth it to spend the money on the service versus buying a pre-owned or new car?
Yes, absolutely.
So with that, will parts and labor costs and services in general just get more expensive because of the high demand?
Yes. Well, not just because of high demand, but our industries, the prices, they do go up. They're going to go up. Everything costs more.
Yeah.
And that's anything from the price of a technician to the cost of a part.
So with the push for more service, is there a shortage in technicians?
Absolutely.
Why?
It's a trade skill job. All trade jobs are shortage. We do all types of things with, again, UTI, our local schools, ACC. I go to high schools.
To recruit?
To recruit.
What?
So we're trying to get it on early.
Yeah.
So you do have kids who don't have parents or dads or moms that mess around with cars. And so they don't know anything about cars. Their parents bring them in for service and they've never been exposed to
that realm.
Of the do-it-yourselfers. So lucky with me, my dad was a do-it-yourselfer, and that's why I know about cars. So I'm trying to introduce it to kids in high school. Again, early on, we've even done elementary school.
Really?
And we have. And when we first
what do you do at those things? You just talk about it, or is there an actual I guess do-it-yourself project that they work on?
It's basically just introducing kids to cars, and the advantages of it, the fun of it, the getting your hands dirty and taking a little matchbox car and turning it into a real car and then fixing it.
That's so cool.
When I first heard about that going to elementary, I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. But then I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, I was exposed to that. These kids might not ever be exposed to that.
Yeah. That's crazy. So to touch on electric, because that seems to be all the rave nowadays, some states are projecting a major loss in mechanical jobs since electric vehicles typically don't require, or they require less maintenance than like a traditional combustion vehicle. So with the rise of electric vehicles, where do you see the industry going as far as like service?
So there's still services or still maintenance that needs to be performed on electric cars. Again, fluids, definitely tires.
Right.
Brakes, not so much. They use regenerative braking through the motor to slow them down. But definitely tires, definitely fluids, wipers, some of the simple stuff. But it's still going to take a technician who knows a lot about electric cars to replace those major components when they do fail. Our industry-wise, I think we're going that direction. It's slow. I think we'll have ICE motors, internal combustion engines, for a very long time.
Right.
But we're definitely going that direction.
Have you got to work on an electric car before?
Yes, I have. I worked on hybrids before, which is a very similar system, except it has the engine side the ICE internal combustion engine side to either charge the battery or either, again, go side by side with helping move the vehicle, not just to charge the battery.
Are they going to start to implement like electric training or?
They do have classes in it. I don't think they dive as much as they need to in it. That's more of a manufacturer specific training.
Okay.
At least what I've seen so far. Yeah, so everything I learned electric wise came from Infiniti training and or on my own, but never, when I went to school, that was 17 years ago, they had nothing with electric.
Well, thank you, Josh, for coming in. I know this was a short episode, but I feel like we got the point across. So thank you again for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for joining. I hope you enjoyed this episode of That's So Clutch. As always, if you have any questions about the automotive industry, please feel free to leave them down below, and maybe you'll feature them in the next video. Bye.